Hi everyone. So quick update. I've moved to Australia for my higher studies, and that's the reason I have not been working on projects and these kinds of things as of late. But yeah, I have a minor update to the simple-talos-cluster project, and wanted to share with you all. So up till now, I had a separate server back at home that was running Proxmox, but after coming here I didn't have the luxury to bring my whole server with me, of course. So I bought a laptop with quite good specs. So if I show you desktop, I have 32 gigs of RAM and 32 threads. Right now, this means that I can virtualize Proxmox inside of KVM, and as you can see, I'm running Talos inside of that virtualized VM, right? So today we will discuss how to do this. This is a good improvement over the current project, because this takes away the requirement to have two machines, one for running the Terraform apply and one for having, like having a separate server for Proxmox, and one which actually runs the damn thing. So anyways, everything is merged into one machine. You can, even if you have like a laptop, you can run it on that, right? And I can get nodes, and as you can see, I have access to the cluster from my host machine, and all is well, right? So let's see what I did to pull that off, right? So first of all, I will go to my repository folder, and now here what I have done is, like, I have added another variable. So up till now, the IP, we cannot figure out the IP of the virtual machines from Terraform. So we used to have a script, so which is used for figuring out what is the IP addresses of all the machines, right? And we used to do ARP scan on the local net. So ARP scan, as you know, is a dependency for Talos on the client machine. So now what you can do is, you can in this scenario, what we need to do is we need to pass in the interface name. So now what I have done is I'm checking for another variable, and that is this over here. So this is the interface name which we need to pass. In my case, the interface name is vir br0. So this is the interface created by probably created by KVM for this particular virtual machine. And what we need to do is we need to pass this interface name into the Terraform TFRs file, right? So I have created another variable over here, interface to scan. If you have a separate server, you don't need to do anything over here. This will still be empty. But if you are running KVM and then you are running Proxmox inside of that, then you need to change this to vir br0 or whatever your interface name is. You might have a different interface name than me. So that's what you need to do, right? Now another thing to keep in mind is that you might need to use sudo, and you might have a slight problem when running this. So for example, if I go over here, I have documented what's the issue. So if you look at that, so currently this only happens if you are running the Proxmox node inside KVM, and what happens is you need to use sudo to enable scanning. So for example, if I try and do a ARP scan, and I will give the interface name to be virbr0. So here we go. So this won't work, right, because I don't have proper privileges to run this. Right now there are a couple ways I could have fixed it. I could just have put sudo over here, but I think that's a bit risky. Another thing that you can do as the user of this project is just run this with sudo. So sudo terraform apply. Now the only issue with this is that the script will finish properly, but you will be left with your kube config won't apply. Like your talos configuration and everything will be generated in this current directory, but your kube config won't be updated. So there is one manual step after terraform apply is done, and that is that you need to sort of run this command at the end, right? So once you so this is another script file that I generate from the terraform apply, like inside terraform itself, and this one line you need to run from your user so that your user has access to the kube config. So I ran this from root user, so which means if I switch to root user, so I haven't done this before, might be wrong on this, but let's see. So if I switch to root user, I should also have access to all the nodes here, because this is where I like when you use sudo, you will be switched to root basically. So as you can see, root user also has the kube config file, but we don't want to switch to root every time we want to access our cluster. So I would advise, just run this last command manually yourself, and then you should be good to go. Okay, so that being said, that's the update for me. I am thinking of some new projects, but right now I don't have any good ideas. I don't think I'll be able to work on the WireGuard gate ingress project right now, because this is a bit too complicated and I don't have enough time. But if you guys have any other ideas, please let me know. And until next time, see you.